Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. In this video, I want to show you my honest review, and I hope I will be able to highlight all the pros and cons of this product. So let's begin.
Medical experts from all over the world are calling this prostate shrinker the most revolutionary discovery to date. Urologists have been using it to dramatically reduce enlarged prostates in less time. Thanks to this breakthrough, even the worst cases are losing the constant urge to pee. In fact, they're finally able to completely empty their bladder 100%, which means they can sleep through the night again without late-night trips to the bathroom. What's even more breathtaking about this new prostate reducer is that it's 100% natural, meaning no side effects whatsoever. And the price is so small it almost goes unnoticeable. And this discovery has transformed hundreds of the biggest clinical studies, even though many of the studies were double-blind, randomized, and placebo-controlled. Not only have symptoms of enlarged prostates and BHP dropped by a whopping 93%, according to health experts, it's helping men put a quick and permanent end to their ED. Harvard University found that enlarged prostates block your body's ability to get erections, which is why countless men suffer from erectile dysfunction today, and why so many men today feel like less than a man. My name is Ronnie Hoffman, and if you're stuck with an enlarged prostate or ED, pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you in this video, because in the next 6 minutes, I'm going to show you what this natural two-step prostate shrinker is, from how it works to the science that backs it up. More importantly, how you can put it to use starting today, so you can put an end to never fully emptying your bladder, and so the erection signaling chemical can flow through your body again, instead of an enlarged prostate blocking it. But before I continue, I must warn you, what you're about to discover is a tightly kept secret, one that Big Pharma prays you'll never learn about. Because this prostate shrinker is so safe and non-addicting and so inexpensive, they know if the public finds out, billions of dollars are going down the drain. In fact, they're already trying to patent this discovery before it's too late for them. So they could get away with charging you thousands more to reduce your prostate and ED. So please, listen close to what I'm about to say, because it may be the only way to put a permanent end to your prostate and erectile dysfunction and restore your manhood and quality of life forever. Again, my name is Ronnie Hoffman. I'm 59 years old, and for the last 3 decades, I worked for a large scientific research firm here in gorgeous Colorado. 6 years ago, when I started experiencing symptoms of BPH, the clinical term for an enlarged prostate, I didn't think it was all that serious. Sure, I had to pee more often than usual, but so what? What I didn't see coming was how such a small problem could escalate into the bane of my existence. Next thing I knew, I was waking up 5, 6, even 7 times a night to go pee on a good night. I wasn't getting any sleep. I had no energy throughout the day. Add that to my waking hours, and you have a nightmare. During the day, people started getting used to me leaving my desk 10 times or more at work. It was super embarrassing, especially since our bathrooms are in the center of our research facility. And because I was in the bathroom so much, I couldn't get much work done, and I'd miss deadlines and important phone calls from our senior scientists. But it gets worse. This was taking a massive toll on my love life at home, too. At the time, I had no idea this had anything to do with my enlarged prostate. All I knew is up until now, I was an animal between the sheets. And next thing I knew, I couldn't keep an erection to save my life. My wife started growing insecure, thinking I no longer was attracted to her. Not performing in the sack led to many nights of us fighting, nights of her crying, all because we were so on edge. We had zero intimacy in our relationship. Anyways, with all this going on and my BPH getting worse, I became desperate for answers. I finally went to the doctor, and he told me having a large prostate was all a part of getting older. Then he put me on Proscar, a medication to slow down my prostate growth. After a few weeks using Proscar, I noticed some slight results. I mean, I didn't have to pee as much as before, and for a second there, I thought I finally had a solution for my BPH. That is, until I noticed something daunting about my body. Before, I was struggling with maintaining erections, but now I wasn't getting them at all. This BPH drug was making me impotent. I told my doctor this was happening. He shrugged his shoulders, told me it was a common side effect that could happen, like choosing between this prostate med that wasn't making that big of a difference or my ability to have sex again was no big deal. But it was a huge deal for me. So I threw my ProScar into the trash. My sex life will always be more important. Besides, it was good that I got rid of that medication. Not only are drugs like ProScar required by the FDA to have a label saying it's linked to an aggressive form of prostate cancer, there's now a ton of research directly linking ProScar to ED too, along with drugs like Propecia, finasteride, Avodart, and dutasteride, all prescribed by our trusted doctors. I may have dodged a serious bullet there, but I was still unhappy and looking for answers. It was torture going to the bathroom 10 or more times a day. I'm talking about rushing to the bathroom, feeling like you're going to wet yourself, only to stand there for minutes to get a tiny dribble. I'd feel this urgent need to go to the urinal, stand there for minutes until I got a tiny dribble, feeling like I was going to burst and nothing was coming out. Day after day, month after month, still feel like I desperately needed to go, even though nothing was coming out. Then repeat that process again and again, day after day, month after month, while my ED kept getting worse, depriving me of sleep and sex, and I wasn't on prostate drugs anymore. I was miserable. I was so close to giving up. Luckily, my parents didn't raise a quitter. One way or another, I was going to find a natural, side effect-free solution and put an end to my enlarged prostate once and for all. My only question was, where do I even begin? I didn't know exactly where to start. I did, however, work at a scientific research firm, which meant I had a huge database of information in the palm of my hand. And so I got to work, and I learned about prostate and how it works. And I even found the natural way of shrinking it, without the use of dangerous farm meds. I must have read over 3,000 scientific articles about the prostate, but none of them stuck out to me like the one from Harvard University. According to the Harvard doctors, your prostate gland is a tube that's located right below your bladder and above your urethra. It connects the two organs, and it runs through your penis so you can pee. Your prostate is the red circled part in this picture. And when you're 20 years old, your prostate is small, about the same size of a walnut. But the older you get, the bigger your prostate grows. In fact, by the age of 40, your prostate has grown to the size of an apricot. And by the time you're 60 years old, your prostate is the size of a lemon. Remember, your prostate connects your bladder to your urethra. So if it grows too big, it starts blocking the bladder, stopping it from pushing urine to your urethra. As a result, your bladder stays partially filled with urine, and it creates this constant feeling of needing to pee. Because of your now giant prostate, you could only push a little bit of pee at a time, and you also experience a weak dribbling stream of urine, not to mention that all that pushing can make a painful bathroom experience. What I discovered next blew me away. Harvard's doctors and scientists also found a super crucial chemical, one your doctor has probably never mentioned to you before. It's called cGMP, and this chemical's sole job is to tell your penis to become hard. cGMP is the main reason you get erections. But the bigger your prostate gets as you age, the harder it is for cGMP to leave your bladder and reach your penis. And that, my friend, is what causes erectile dysfunction. These days, it's no surprise that an enlarged prostate leads to ED. Harvard Medical School has a ton of articles about it. WebMD does too. Even Fox News has caught wind of this. There was even a giant study involving 4,489 men. Studies showed that 72% of all men ages 50 and older struggle with enlarged prostates and ED. And that's not all. Another major study that involved 12,815 respondents found men who had enlarged prostates were 11 times greater risk of suffering from ED too, which is enough to confirm the link between ED and BPH. There was only one way guys like me could beat BPH and ED, a two-step solution, one that not only shrinks your prostate back to its normal healthy size and rids the blockage from your bladder and urethra, but also increases your production of cGMP in the most natural way possible, so you can summon thick, long-lasting erections whenever you want, just like in your early 20s. I'm talking about a solution that turns your lemon-sized prostate back into a walnut. So I searched high and low for the best natural ingredients I could find to kill these two birds with one stone, to save tens of millions of men under the thumb of their enlarged prostate and ED so they could find permanent relief in little time with little cost, without the risk of dangerous, life-threatening side effects of prescription drugs, or wasting hundreds or even thousands of dollars on supplements that don't work. I grabbed several of my colleagues at work, and together we studied thousands of superfoods, vitamins, nutrients, and minerals. We were on the verge of finding the world's most powerful ingredients to drop prostate size, while soothing prostate cells and improving ED, all with ingredients that worked in various ways at once. Finally, we discovered the mother list of the strongest ingredients we could find, and I'll share them with you now so that you can start adding them to your diet right away. The first ingredient is stinging nettle. You can find this flowering plant all over the world, and it's one of the most powerful natural prostate-reducing solutions on the planet. Researchers used the stinging nettle in a year-long randomized, double-blind, and placebo-controlled study that included 236 patients. The results showed that this plant dropped prostate size at a significant rate. Researchers had no choice but to deem the stinging nettle as safe and therapeutic for BPS. Then, in another randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study, the stinging nettle reduced prostate symptoms by 50% when used on a regular basis, and improved urinary tract symptoms linked to BPH by 81%. This study lasted 6 months with over 600 patients. Then there was another study, one involving 100 men between ages 40 and 80 years, where regular use of stinging nettle reduced symptoms of enlarged prostates by 93%. Scientists no longer had doubt and concluded that, in 3 clinical trials of BPH patients, nettle had a better impact in reducing patients' clinical symptoms than placebo. As a whole, nettle is recommended to be used more in treatment of BPH patients, given its beneficial effects in reducing BPH patients' symptoms and its safety in terms of its side effects. But get this. Stinging nettle is only one powerful ingredient in our solution. The second ingredient is saw palmetto. Saw palmetto is already used by a ton of prostate-reducing supplements, but people are often underwhelmed by the results they expect. Why? It's because these other companies extract saw palmetto from roots and leaves. It's much cheaper than using the actual fruit, but that's a huge problem, because the only way to experience the powerful prostate-shrinking abilities of saw palmetto is from saw palmetto itself. For instance, in a 2013 clinical trial with 82 participants, they used the fruits extract for 2 months and saw a 53% reduction in their enlarged prostates, along with 40% increased sexual function, which makes perfect sense because remember the chemical cGMP and how it's blocked by an enlarged prostate? So shrinking your enlarged prostate not only means fully emptying your bladder, but allowing cGMP to make its way to your penis too. Not to mention that the longer you take saw palmetto fruit extract, the better your BPH symptoms get. A major study published in the Urology Journal proved this already. The study found that significant improvements in the symptom score was noted. After treatment with saw palmetto for 2 months, when taken for 4 months, BPH improvements increased another 30%. Another 6 months later, there was a 46% increase, all from taking saw palmetto fruit extract regularly. Then, the prestigious journal American Family Physician published a review. 2 leading medical doctors concluded saw palmetto appears to have efficacy similar to that of medications like finasteride, but it is better tolerated and less expensive, and that it's super effective in reducing symptoms associated with benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. This protocol is the only one that includes all 3 critical steps of the process. Oh, and another thing, when you combine stinging nettle and saw palmetto together, something unbelievable happens. A study involving 431 men tested the power of these 2 ingredients. At random, these men were either given the drug Proscar, the one that made me impotent, or they were given the combination of stinging nettle and saw palmetto. After 24 weeks, the men with the nettle-palmetto combo saw a dramatic increase in the force and ease when urinating, and a massive reduction in prostate size and BPH symptoms with no side effects compared to the group who took Proscar. There were countless studies showing that men who used the nettle-palmetto combo saw rapid improvements to their prostate. Soon, your prostate won't stand a chance of getting in the way of your free-flowing urine and your restful nights of sleep. And when you are unblocking the flow of cGMP that is normally hampered by an enlarged prostate, this allows the cGMP to make its way to your penis, to make it harder and larger during erections. Now, I've just listed the 2 powerful ingredients of stinging nettle and saw palmetto fruit extract, both fighting to reduce enlarged prostates. Talk about a 1-2 punch. The only way to beat your BPH symptoms once and for all is with these 2 ingredients, plus the next 3 ingredients I'm about to share with you, found inside our breakthrough prostate health supplement that we have appropriately named Prostate 911. Prostate 911 has the all-natural ingredients you need that have been perfectly formulated to shrink your prostate down to a healthy size, and we've made sure to only allow the most potent and pure forms of these ingredients into formula. Otherwise, you'll be stuck using non-effective prostate supplements that still carry risky and potentially harmful side effects anyway. My team and I understood that without these 5 powerful ingredients, you could kiss your sleep and sex life goodbye. We could have stopped after finding these first 2 life-changing ingredients, but no. We wanted to create the ultimate formula, so we could guarantee a reduction in prostate size for men and help them reclaim their manhood once and for all. So, we added ingredients like zinc. Zinc has been shown to reduce urinary symptoms that are linked to an enlarged prostate. Chronic zinc deficiencies have been shown to potentially increase the likelihood of developing BPH. While it does help to shrink the prostate, zinc also has an added benefit. It has also been shown to help towards enlarging the urethral channel by relaxing the muscle fibers within it. While the other ingredients inside Prostate 911 help shrink the prostate, zinc makes a double major contribution towards a normal urine flow for you by also enlarging the urethral channel that your enlarged prostate has been squeezing off. Next ingredient, Pygeum africanum bark powder. Pygeum is a tree. The bark is used as a medicine. Pygeum is used for treating symptoms of enlarged prostate, benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and prostate cancer. It is also used for pain caused by inflammation, kidney disease, urinary problems, malaria, stomach ache, fever, and to increase sexual desire. How does it work? Pygeum contains chemicals that help shrink the prostate to relieve urinary problems such as poor urine flow and nighttime urination in men with enlarged prostates. Broccoli leaf extract. Broccoli contains the phytochemical, phyto means plant, sulforaphane, which is suspected to target and kill cancer cells while leaving healthy prostate cells to fight another day. Broccoli leaf extract is a powerful supplementary treatment and preventive against BPH, prostatitis, IC, interstitial cystitis, and urinary tract infections, including bladder, kidney, vesicula seminalis infections, etc. Sulforaphane, SFN, is a metabolic byproduct of cruciferous vegetables and is the biologically active phytochemical found in high concentrations in broccoli. It has been studied extensively for its anti-cancer efficacy and the underlying mechanisms using cell culture and preclinical models. As you can see, the study suggests that eating cruciferous vegetables can lower your risk of prostate trouble and even help the fight against getting prostate cancer. But our team recognized that for most people, eating an adequate amount of these cruciferous vegetables daily is just not something that is likely going to happen. And that's exactly why we included the right amount of broccoli leaf extract needed into our formula. You see, when you combine zinc, pygium, and broccoli leaf extract, along with the stinging nettle, saw palmetto, and the many additional all-natural, all-star ingredients found inside the Prostate 911 formula, you're banking on even further reducing your prostate size and support nearly every part of your body while finally being able to live the good life again. A life of peeing like a normal human again. No more running to the bathroom thinking that your urine will gush out of you and provide relief, only to find that only a trickle is coming out, while you continue to hold on to that feeling that you really have to pee. It's a maddening, vicious cycle. To dominate an enlarged prostate, it's crucial that you take all the ingredients found inside Prostate 911, and you can only take the highest quality, safe, and pure forms of each. But we've got some good news. This doesn't mean you have to swallow a ton of capsules every day, and you don't have to spend a ton of money either. See, after personally experiencing the effects of these ingredients firsthand and seeing my own BPH symptoms just vanish in a matter of weeks, helping me to regain both my confidence and my vitality, I realized my purpose was to help as many men as possible shrink their enlarged prostates and beat their blues away the most natural way possible, just like I did, so they could leave the embarrassment and discomfort behind, and the humiliation from not being able to perform in the bathroom or the bedroom. My team and I realized if we wanted to really help people, we needed the fastest, easiest, most cost-effective way to provide the ingredients found inside Prostate 911 to as many men as possible. So we locked ourselves in our lab and worked until we formulated the most powerful solution on the market. A formula that maximized the effects of all the prostate shrinking ingredients our research discovered. Every single ingredient blended together into a tiny, easy-to-swallow capsule that anyone could take. One that would shrink their enlarged prostates in an effortless and rapid rate. Achieving this goal was far from easy, especially since we needed an exact dosage to maximize each of our ingredients while keeping the capsules small enough for anyone to consume. And finally, after more than a year of working on formulations and countless dollars spent by our R&D department, Prostate 911 was born. Our number one priority was to reduce the swelling of the prostate as we age, not just mask the symptoms and put a Band-Aid on the problem. We created a superior product that would attack your enlarged prostate from the inside out, which is why we used saw palmetto and stinging nettle as the main ingredients. Remember, stinging nettle reduced prostate symptoms by 50% when used on a regular basis, and improved urinary tract symptoms linked to BPH by 81%. And remember the clinical trials where saw palmetto was administered to participants? They used the fruits extract for 2 months and saw a 53% reduction in their enlarged prostates, along with 40% increased sexual function. We knew that Prostate 911 was different from anything else on the market by shrinking your prostate on a biological level. I couldn't wait to get Prostate 911 out to our Phytage Labs customers. Using this revolutionary technology into a supplement form ate into our profits, but we had the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of thousands of people, so we had to take it. And I actually figured out a way for you to try Prostate 911 and pay less than you would for one of those fake prostate supplements that don't contain the right dosages or purity of any of the premium ingredients found inside Prostate 911. I'll explain how we manage that in just a moment. It's part of the larger reason we're spreading this news. All of the people out there who are using fake prostate health supplements need to hear the truth about how to stop living a life of undeniably uncomfortable frustration. Because the real benefit of Prostate 911 isn't just a normal-sized prostate. It's the ability to rebuild your relationships, connections, community, and your life that have been destroyed by all those terrible trips to the toilet. If long-lasting, frustrating experiences with your bladder that keep you up at night have made you snap at your spouse, kids, or co-workers, If your enlarged prostate has stopped you from having a normal social life, being productive at work, exercising, sleeping, and caring for your health. If having that feeling that you have to pee has all but put a stop to your sex life, then you know that your frustration and agony are about much more than just the physical pain and discomfort. It's about the relationships that fall by the wayside, the hobbies that get forgotten, and the dreams that get put on the back burner. That's why we've made sure that our patients could use Prostate 911 for rebuilding relationships with the people they love, but most importantly, with themselves. When you're overwhelmed by the feeling you need to pee all the time, you start to feel just as pathetic and useless as people think you are. But I'm here to tell you that your enlarged prostate is not who you are. After all, by our age, almost every man is going through the same agony as you are. With Prostate 911, you can forget about those negative feelings. Free yourself and take back control of your life, health, and happiness. Can you imagine what it'll feel like to get out of bed each morning and easily empty your bladder to completion? To finally feel strong and capable again? To never have to worry that your coworkers are picking up your slack, or that your kids can't trust you with the grandchildren because you're always running off to the bathroom? I can tell you that it will probably feel pretty fantastic to be confident in yourself again with the power that Prostate 911 can put back in your hands. We knew we had to price it in a way that would make it accessible for as many people as possible. It's pretty hard to put a price on your sanity and your most valuable relationships, after all. If you were buying these ingredients separately, you'd be paying around $225 for a 30-day supply. However, I was determined to keep the prices low, so we're cutting into our own profits to give you the lowest price possible. And we're happy to do it because we know what a life changer this will be. You see, Prostate 911 is completely different than the ineffective, low-quality prostate relief products that simply don't produce the results they promised you. You're likely already bombarded by advertisements for these garbage supplements in magazines, on TV, and you'll find them all over the internet and on the shelves of health food stores. Those big companies get massive price breaks to crank out millions and millions of bottles of super low-quality ingredients that are completely worthless. And Prostate 911 is very different than any of the other so-called prostate shrinkers on the market today, as they are missing most all of the rigorously tested ingredients found in our formulation. We do the complete opposite here at Phytage Labs. We use the most cutting-edge research, and then we circle the globe to find the very best ingredients in the most pure formulations for our health-restoring products. And our products are based on science, not the latest health fads. They are formulated to the most stringent good manufacturing practices, GMP, as defined by the FDA, and they're tested for maximum purity and potency. The regular price for Prostate 911 is $120 per bottle, which is a complete bargain if you take into consideration that we only use the most pure and cutting-edge formulations found anywhere on the globe, which we then ship to our independent lab and formulate each and every box using the most advanced equipment known to man. And then these small quantities are shipped directly to your door. Prostate 911 is not available in any store. Here's another thing. If you tried to get your hands on all the ingredients in a single serving of Prostate 911 separately, you'd pay well over $120. But since you've made the cut into our special VIP group, you won't pay $120. You won't even pay $99.95. Not even $79.95. Nope, you won't pay any of those prices. When you take action right now, you'll get your hands on a full bottle of Prostate 911 in this special VIP offer for only $69.95. That is not a misprint. That's a savings of over $60 off the regular price and comes to only 55 cents per pill. That's less than 1/4 the price of the competition for the top-rated prostate health booster available in the world, and it's the lowest price you'll find for Prostate 911 anywhere. Do you think that increased urine flow and the less times you have to run to the bathroom, only to realize that no pee is coming out again, Improved work performance and maintaining your relationships, favorite hobbies, and maintaining your sanity is worth a couple bucks a day? Yes, we think it's totally worth it too. And you'll get all these benefits for less money? Yes, if you act right away and reserve 4 bottles of Prostate 911, you'll have a spot in our Phytage Labs private test group, which entitles you to our VIP pricing at only $49.95 per bottle. That's more than half off, a savings of over $70 per bottle and just 35 cents per pill. Why would I ask for such a drastic price discount for you? The answer is actually simple. In our pursuit to push the boundaries of our research, we need people to share their real, actual results with us. Specifically, the ever-increasing benefits that begin to start when you've been using Prostate 911 for 30 days or more. As a result of that goal, we've instructed the lab to set aside an entire supply of Prostate 911 so that you can share with us your success stories, and our team of scientists will have a growing body of evidence to show the long-term properties of this amazing product. Think about it. For what we've shown you, we're more than justified at pricing Prostate 911 at $120 per bottle. You'd pay a heck of a lot more to visit a doctor to diagnose or treat some of your ailments, right? In fact, you won't be surprised to hear that many of our customers told us they would have been happy to pay pretty much any price if we could make their agony go away. But guess what? Now, for much less than the cost of your daily Starbucks fix, you can use the age-defying, life-enhancing, prostate-shrinking secret of health-conscious people in the know. The high concentrations of active ingredients found only in Prostate 911. What will you feel like 4 to 6 weeks from now? You'll feel the difference guaranteed. You'll feel relief. When you start taking Prostate 911 daily, you're going to soon see and be convinced this is a must-have formula for frustration-free living. You know that life is short. And before you know it, 4 weeks will come and go, whether you like it or not. But in 4 weeks' time, you could have either melted away the size of your prostate, plus your physical and mental anguish, plus rejuvenated your overall well-being, or you could have the debilitating daily existence that you have today. So by now, I'm sure you're primed and ready to experience the health and energy rejuvenating power of Prostate 911. But we're going to make you a deal you can't pass up. You don't even have to make that decision now. In fact, we're so totally confident that Prostate 911 is going to shrink down your prostate, help you pee normally, boost your sex life and happiness while changing your life for the better. And it gets better, that we're going to let you try Prostate 911 for a full 3 months, 90 days. And if for any reason you're not fully delighted with the results, simply contact us for a full refund. Try it for yourself and see. Guaranteed to work, or you pay nothing. I want this decision to be as easy for you as possible, so I'm going to take on all the risk myself. Today, you will receive our 90-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee. When you try Prostate 911 right now, it either works or you get all your money back, no questions asked. That's right. We'll send you your supply right now, and if at any time over the next 90 days you decide it's just not working for you, just contact us for a full refund. That's a 100% money-back guarantee. We can't make this deal much better than that, don't you agree? Have we gone insane? Maybe we have lost it a little bit, but we want to get our groundbreaking Prostate 911 into as many VIP hands as we can before we run out of inventory. We're 100% convinced of the power of our prostate-relieving formula, and we're willing to stick our necks out there and take all the risk. Have you ever seen anyone else stand behind their offer like this? We want you to experience the effects of our proprietary prostate health rejuvenating formula for yourself and wake up to a body that feels youthful, energized, ready to pee normally, and ready to take on the world. And if you don't, we'll just simply give you your money back. We have a hunch that Prostate 911 is the one thing that you're missing right now, even if you're using some other combination of supplements, powders, or special drinks. But you won't know that if you don't try it. Plus, we'll do something absolutely crazy. Not only will you get all your money back, but we'll also give you an additional $100 just for giving it an honest try. No joke. I know it sounds like we've lost our minds, but we're not kidding around. If you're not happy with it, for any reason at all, we'll give you every single penny back, plus another $100, even if you use the entire bottle. That's how important it is to us that you try this formula that can change your life. That's how confident we are that our solution works. And you should feel pretty confident too, because Prostate 911 goes under some of the most rigorous testing in the industry. Phytage Labs is trusted by 800,000 customers around the globe, and we have a reputation for being obsessive when it comes to quality control and testing. Each of our products is made in a good manufacturing practices facility, has been certified by GMP for quality and sanitation, and is regularly for potency by the FDA. While some other companies may take the cheaper route and skimp on quality control, we wouldn't even think about it. Phytage Labs guarantees quality control because we operate by regulations that are more strict than those of the government. In our latest inspection by the FDA, we passed without one single issue, which is almost unheard of. Even in corporate facilities with billions of dollars, there is at least one issue during an FDA inspection, a leaky faucet, a dirty floor, something. But the FDA didn't have one complaint about our facility. Honestly, even that isn't enough to satisfy us. We make sure that every ingredient we source is tested thoroughly before use. This way, we ensure that every part of Prostate 911 is of absolute quality so that you never have to wonder. We believe that it's extremely important to make sure that each bottle of Prostate 911 has exactly what it says on the label, no more, no less. It's pretty standard for us to dip into our own profits to ensure the quality of every bottle. Sure, we may not make as much money as we could, but we know you'll be a customer for life. That's how confident we are in Prostate 911. Your journey towards living worry-free and easy can start today. Click the Add to Order button below. That's all you have to do to fight back against all the trouble your enlarged prostate has been giving you. Reduce your prostate size and increase the strength and frequency of your erections with this unbeatable formula. I must warn you that our supplies of Prostate 911 are running low. That's why we were very selective with who we wanted to share this video with. This online presentation is the only place you can order it from, and once we run out, that's it. You can stock up now, though, to ensure that you stay on the path of shrinking your prostate so you never have to worry about standing over the toilet with your pee only trickling out. If the Add to Order button is still showing up on this page, that means we still have some left in stock, and the deep discount is still available. It won't last long, so claim your bottles now by clicking the Add to Cart button below right now. Don't miss out, because once you start taking Prostate 911, you'll wish you would have started it sooner. I've already explained the research from top scientists about how it works to erase prostate trouble from your life. Our customers have told us time and time again how this miracle solution changed their lives. Now the only question left to answer is, are you ready to feel the hope and self-worth that you've been missing from your life? All because of the troubles with your pee and how much unrest it causes you. Do you want to pee like you used to? Get more uninterrupted sleep? Be more productive at work? Have the capacity to strengthen relationships with your friends and family? Live your dreams? Imagine what the future holds, the endless possibilities that come with health and normalcy. You've heard people's experiences and you've seen the scientific proof. Now it's time to try Prostate 911 with absolutely no risk. All you need to do is take control of your health and life by trying Prostate 911 for yourself. Click the Add to Cart button below and place your order before our shelves run dry. Don't miss your chance to finally be free from the frustration of an enlarged prostate. Don't miss your chance to say goodbye to ED. Studies are now showing that an enlarged prostate can actually lead to long-term complications if not taken care of. If left untreated, the discomfort is going to get worse. Sleepless nights, all day and all night discomfort, and near constant irritability. This will continue to run rampant and take over your life if you don't do something about it now. Unfortunately, we're also talking deadly complications like prostate cancer, a shorter lifespan, and infections. This stuff sneaks up on you fast. It has been shown that men who suffer from an enlarged prostate on a consistent basis have a 400% higher chance of becoming depressed. That's pretty terrifying to know that your prostate problems can lead you down a road of ruined relationships, job loss, and a deep depression. But let's not even think about that. Instead, I'd love if you could take immediate action. Just take a moment to visualize yourself completely free of the frustration, discomfort, and pain you're suffering from. What would you do? Where would you go? And who would you spend time with? How would you feel about yourself? Perhaps you would finally pick back up all those hobbies you were always interested in. Maybe you would call up your friend and ask them to go on a long hike. Enjoy your time at the movies again without feeling like you need to run to the men's room and pee during the best scenes. How would it make you feel to never have to worry again? Well, that's why I created Prostate 911, to make that feeling a reality, to give you the life you've been missing out on. So please, do yourself a favor and click on the Add to Cart button below to claim your supply before we run out. It's the easiest choice you can make today, and one that will make the biggest difference in your life tomorrow. I've done all the research for you. I've made sure each ingredient exceeds government quality standards. I've offered a completely risk-free money-back guarantee, plus $100 on top of your money back if I'm wrong about all this. But I won't be. All you need to do is click the Add to Cart button to confidently try Prostate 911 for yourself. Look, if you're still here, that means two things. One, you understand just how important prostate health is to your happiness. Two, you have a few questions. It's completely fine to have questions. In fact, I'm glad that you do, because I want you to feel completely confident before claiming your prostate relief supply. Here are some answers to the most frequently asked questions we receive. How do I know Prostate 911 will work for me? Prostate 911 contains stinging nettle, which reduces symptoms of enlarged prostates by 93%, and the saw palmetto fruits extract, which has been credited with a 53% reduction in men's enlarged prostates, along with 40% increased sexual function. And it's nothing you did wrong. It's nothing you ate or didn't eat. There's almost no man that escapes the wrath of an enlarged prostate as he gets older. But these ingredients can help anyone who is suffering. And then, when you combine zinc, pygium, and broccoli leaf extract with the stinging nettle, saw palmetto, and the rest of the all-natural, all-star ingredients found inside the Prostate 911 formula, you'll be winning. Remember, these ingredients are backed by research from top universities and thousands of people who have used them and had great results. And I have personally seen hundreds of my patients and friends benefit from these key ingredients. And remember, there is a 100% 90-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee plus $100. So there is no risk to you. How many bottles should I order? We recommend ordering the largest amount possible so that you get more savings. Plus, with such limited supplies, ordering more will ensure that you don't miss out if we're out of stock. Prostate 911 has a shelf life of 2 years, so you don't have to worry about them going bad if you claim multiple bottles. Is Prostate 911 safe? I've already shared all the safety standards that we abide by when manufacturing Prostate 911. We go to great lengths to make sure that what you see on the label is exactly what you get. Each ingredient in our solution is tested for purity to ensure there are no additives or toxins. We always recommend that you talk to your doctor before taking Prostate 911. Is Prostate 911 a replacement for any kind of medicine? No. Prostate 911 helps support your prostate health in a variety of ways, but it does not treat any disease and should not be used to replace any medication you may be on. If you are currently on a treatment plan under your doctor's care, do not stop that treatment plan unless your doctor tells you to. Use Prostate 911 to support a healthy prostate, but always follow your doctor's advice on any health issue. If you're wondering if Prostate 911 is right for you, then I encourage you to try it out for yourself. With our 90-day money-back guarantee, you can see if you like it for absolutely no risk. And if you want your money back, just give us a call, and we'll return every penny immediately. And we'll give you an additional $100 on top of that, just for giving it an honest try. You've got nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Click below to place your order now.
Cool, right? Click the link in the description for my price discounted special.